Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. As you can see behind me, the skies are aflame. The final days have finally begun. And it's a real bad time. Last time, Thavnair on fire. Oh my goodness. The whole place was burning, that whole northern section. The people are turning into monsters, and I do have to talk about that, and we'll get to that. Especially the final boss was Kazel, the merchant. One of the merchants we met at the very beginning of Thavnair's areas. The one that was unable to sell the fish from the little elephant guy. But yeah, there's some definitely a couple theories brewing in my head here. One is that it seems like the people have to succumb to some form of despair in order to turn into the monsters, but it's definitely contagious because, you know, you see monster, you think you're gonna die, and then boom, you monster out. Two, and Ishtola pointed this out, the people who turn into monster, their ether is literally rotting from the inside out to the point where by the time they die, their ether is just gone. No afterlife, no rebirth, no nothing. I'm gonna be honest, this is terrifying. Like, I thought the Sin Eaters were bad, but this is worse. It's like the Final Fantasy XIV version of the frickin' Necromorphs from Dead Space, which, by the way, yes, I am enjoying the game. I would have played it for you guys, but let's be honest, it's very similar to the original, and I have the original memorized to the point where I am just plowing through the remake. But yeah, it's like, the way these things act, the way they are, they're just the rot. It feels like they really are the necromorphs of the Final Fantasy XIV universe. And now, for our next quest, let's go amidst the apocalypse.
Kazel has made his home in Kama, a nearby residential area. From what I gather, Kazel lived there since childhood and was known throughout the neighborhood. Kama, the name is new to me. How do we get there? I'll write down some directions. I cannot promise that you will find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it is a start. Come, let's see what this lead takes us.
Let's do. Graha's still following me as we're still trying to figure out anything that can give us clues into what was going through Kazel's mind, or just, you know, what caused him to be effectively patient zero in Thavnair. And I guess right off the bat, we're just gonna start with a big old talk spot. What do you got? Oh, we're gonna ask for directions here.
Let's see. After leaving the Mayhan, we're to retrace our steps and head back towards the Aetheryte Plaza.
Oh, that's literally it. Let me guess, more directions? Yep.
Let's see. From here, we ascend the stairs.
Also, I just realized I forgot to put on my brand spanking new jacket I got at the end of the dungeon, and honestly, I'm liking this. This is a pretty cool little outfit. Graha, what do you think of it? Oh, you just want to give me more directions.
This must be Yuge. In which case, we should take the path leading southeast.
One last talk spot. No more directions? Wow.
If we keep going this way, we should arrive in Kama before long. Walking these unfamiliar streets is quite the adventure, is it not? I can only hope we explore Rat's Hand at our leisure once this crisis has passed.
Yeah, I'm still missing a couple Ethernet shards. And of course, we can't use the big Aetheryte, it's still locked down. I think I only have one more shard to get after that.
And this must be Kama. We've arrived at last. Let us begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us more about Kazel. Given recent events, I imagine many are taking shelter indoors.
So you're saying I'm gonna be knocking on a lot of doors or just busting down a lot of doors? Yep, just busting down a lot of doors.
Kazel, you say? Yes, I've known him since he was a boy. If there was ever a man who was born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return, he'd spend his days procuring the finest wares and seeking out willing customers. You could say it came to him as easy as breathing. Sadly, business was flagging of late. No surprise really with how dangerous travel had become. He was cooped up in his house from dawn till dusk the other day, noted racking his brain for a way to turn his fortunes around. Then at night, I heard the door open. I looked out to see Kazel sitting on a bench. his head held Nolo, a man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. I see. The situation must have been quite dire indeed.
Oh, sorry, that's Graha talking. Graha, get over here, I can't see you in the camera. I don't want to be in the camera. You be in the camera. Oh, fine. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing to speak of. Other than the troubles with his consortium, he was the same old Kazel, cordial and honest like always. These questions you are asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up in that terrible accident at the bazaar, was he? I don't travel much these days, but my daughters told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I've heard little about these bizarre goings-ons.
Rest assured, the city is safe for now, but the situation may change without warning. I urge you, stay close to your daughter, and be prepared to take refuge should the satrap order it. I might be right about this despair thing. It was clearly eating away at him. Long before the actual trigger of the final days, he was just down in the dumps. And then once Zodiark was gone, boom, that was the catalyst. Could you come back another time? I just woke up and I'm not exactly in the mood for idle chit-chat. Well, that's one way to avoid the panic, I suppose. Pardon our intrusion. You may not have noticed, but a great danger has come to Thabno. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. But before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask you a question or two. Did you know a local merchant named Kozel? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Kozel? Aye, I know him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seemed as though he'd managed to turn things around, thanks to a generous order from Ruvaden Fibers. Why, he was practically dancing in the streets. I haven't spoken with him since, but I assume it all went well. Jinabaha. There we go. Jinabaha might be able to tell you more, though, as I recall he was the one who brokered the arrangement. Ah, someone new to talk to. Jinabaha at Radovan Fibers. That sounds promising. Thank you. Well, let's see if we can't find this Jinabaha. Alright, what do we got to say here? Discuss the way to Dharma. If I'm not mistaken, these stairs lead to Dharma. Yeah? It is quite the sight, the red sky above. Yeah. During the final days of yore, the heavens burned and the stars fell. Creation magics run amok. That was my assumption when I saw Emerald. Perhaps the ancients believed the same, that the terror of a single powerful individual was the cause of their calamity. And yet, those selfsame horrors now manifest themselves before our eyes. What could it be that sets the heavens aflame and turns ordinary men into beasts? Well, I hope it's not a marker. I know, I'm still on the dark, near the Dead Space necromorph thing. It's still, like, it feels like they're necromorphs. It really does. But, no. It's definitely something, it could be something even more sinister than a marker, but what? They're farming silkworms. This must be Ruvaden Fibers, where we should find Jinabaha. And there they are, right below. I hope Graha made the jump, no problem.
And hurry, I say. There's no time to waste.
Pardon me, but are you in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions that we'd like to...
Oh, I'm sorry, but I simply don't have time to chat. If you haven't noticed, we all have our hands full at the moment. We must carry all our wares and equipment to safety before those accursed beasts return.
In that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps we could speak when the job is done.
Very well.
I just realized his hair... No, it's not.
You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others where to put where.
I was gonna say, his hair kind of looks like Cloud from the front, but definitely not from the back.
And you can carry our fabrics.
Oh, lucky me.
Go through that door and speak with Kamala. She'll tell you the rest. Remember, these textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care.
Alright. Ah, the return of the Gopher of Light. Anyone, anywhere, anything.
This area is for employees only. Out! Out!
I'm actually here to help out.
Eh? What's that? You've come to help! Oh, praise be to Minerva. Kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you passed 3 storehouses, yes? I'd like you to carry that small crate to Naberfinol by the storehouse near the hatchery. The crate of clothing is for Mahuna.
God, the names around here are like so hard for me to just pronounce off the top of my head.
And that massive crate there goes to Zamiria by the middle storehouse. Watch your back with that one. Those are all the crates we have ready. Once they've been delivered, consider your work here complete.
You now have a limited time to complete the task. Run! I'm on the clock! Alright. How? Samaria. The marker is around here somewhere. There you are.
Dread, is it? Then you've come to the right place. We thank you for your aid.
Alright, that takes care of that. I don't know how long my timer is, but it ain't long. Ordinary crate. This one is significantly longer to pick up. And thankfully much easier to deliver. If you have any crates of finished products such as carpets, clothing, and the like, pray bring them here to our primary storehouse. A crate full of clothing, is it? I can take that off your hands. Many thanks for the delivery. There you are. And, oh, the big fat one. This is the one that's gonna break me, isn't it? Oh my god, it's taking forever just to pick it up. Oh, it's too fat. It's too fat. I say, you're quite the brawny one, aren't you? A good thing that. Never know when you'll need to defend yourself in these unpredictable times. Cave full of fabrics, is it? Exactly what I was hoping to receive. Yeah, let me put that away for you before you run your timer out, because I noticed the timer was running while I was still talking.
You've carried all the crates to the storehouses, you say? And so quickly, too! Why, I've never seen anyone so strong. I and my associates will see to the rest, so please return to Jinabaha and assure him our work is proceeding apace. To tell the truth, we're grateful for this distraction. Too many terrible happenings of late, but generous souls like yourself give me hope that we may emerge from this trial even stronger. I pray we meet again in more peaceful times.
That's a good hope to have. Hold on to that hope. That might be the only thing keeping us all from turning to monsters. Or maybe in my case, it's just the blessing of light.
Done as I asked, have you?
Mm-hmm. All done.
If Kamala is satisfied with your work, then so am I. You have done us a great favor, traveler.
Alright, now spill it.
I too have delivered the instruments and apparatus entrusted to me. You both have my thanks. With our wares safely stored away, we'll not lose any more to those fiends. I take it that your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed, then? We did not. Thankfully, most of our workers had already left for the day, but those of us here saw it all. There's that damn tune again. We looked to the burning skies in confusion, and then before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the doors, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out, a scream of such agony, such terror, and in the next instant he too spouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then...
Yeah, I'm right. It's literally when people see it, when people hit that despair mark, boom, they pop.
He too transformed.
Come on, Graha, put it together.
I'm sorry. There was something you wanted to ask. Indeed. You knew the merchant Kazel, did you not? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Kazel? I know him well. We'd arranged for his consortium to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, but in the end we received a better offer and had to turn him down.
And that's what pushed him over the edge.
I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission, and we'd have been fools to refuse. I felt terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand we simply had no choice. He tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news, but his dejection and despair.
Despair? Keyword!
Were plain as day. He said he'd discuss it with his associates, but I could tell he'd all but given up hope.
Dejection and despair. You remember what we saw in Vanaspati, yes? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink, turning into beasts one after the next. It would seem the same phenomenon occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends, as well as those that witness it, all undergoing the change. I suspect that everything began with Kozul. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound and piercing despair. Wait, could that be it? That such intense emotions were what triggered his transformation? There we go! He did finally put 2 and 2 together to make 4. Much remains unclear, but I believe we are drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. I'm pretty sure Stola would figure this out a lot faster than we would. So would Orange. Maybe Thancred too. I mean, he's pretty street smart. Beyond the depths of despair, indeed. We were to reconvene with the others in front of Megaduto, were we not? That should be just outside. With any luck, they will have already returned from their own investigations. My friend, we must take our leave. I pray that your establishment is spared further tragedy. But remember, your lives are far more precious than any wares. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation.
Indeed. I thank you for your concern, and pray you two take care as well.
Well. The plot thickens. Oh, there's a lot of people out here. Oh, I'm betting this is voiced.
There you are.
Yep.
You've spoken with the survivors.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
Yep, I'll let Graha do all the explaining. Or I could do it and we could do the fade out, that's fine. I'm just a little concerned about that big crowd of people behind us.
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous.
Oh, very true.
Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen. But there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not.
So you're saying an intact soul is incapable of turning into one of these things?
Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Karl Zal's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
Yeah, that's true. I remember hearing that.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast.
Yeah, but to me it also feels like the fact that someone becomes a beast may very well trigger the whole fire in the sky thing.
Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Alice, keep it together. Last thing we need is you falling.
Look! It's the satrap! The satrap!
Oh.
Thank the heavens.
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last.
For now, at least.
Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Balaga's stand?
I think I've been
My
there.
grandson was bound for there yesterday, and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share.
Oh.
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
Oh dear.
You are?
I'm Matsya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
I remember you from our first visit.
So do I. You're the one I tried to help the fish.
Wait, you're...
Also, this auto-advancing.
But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Balaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend.
Oh god, there's the music again.
But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy!
Oh god, she's gonna pop right in front of us, isn't she?
Your Excellency!
Okay.
Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb!
Lady, you've got to keep
What
it
do we have to
together.
do, huh? They catch him, stick their fangs into him?
Oh no, she's gonna pop. She is gonna pop right here.
The screams!
Yep.
Get away from her, now!
Yep. They stole us. Oh god! She just popped right in front of us, and now it's gonna start to chain react again. Yeah, here we go. God, nowhere's safe. We really need to just start evacuating people to the moon as fast as we can. That was a void sect.
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Uh-huh. Shit. I knew this big crowd was a problem.
Run as fast as you can.
No. No. Uh-oh, no, he's gonna pop. God. Oh! Okay, not allied. Oh, that thing's like a Gobu on crack. Oh, god dang it, there's too many. Come on, man, get up! Never had a chance to tell everyone. No, you don't.
Vitra, our people, you must.
Oh god, no!
Save them.
No! Oh! Oh god. Oh, he just freaking smiling tightened that poor guy. Oh.
My son.
And there goes another one.
Enough. You must run. For their sake and your own.
Is he gonna...
Yes. We'll survive.
Oh,
You must.
he brought him back. Brought him back from the brink. Oh. Oh. Well, now that's a real clue. Oh man, this place has gone to hell. And these things do not go down easy. Oh, stolen with the barrier. Haven't seen her throw that up in a while. God. That's right. Keep it together, Graha. Last thing we need is you popping. Oh, I don't get an actual fight scene, which kind of sucks, but it's understandable. They'd have to code like 15 different fight scenes for every combat class. Oh, he's going for some big magic.
Be strong, my friends. Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations.
Welcome back, Exarch.
Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground.
Wow. And Graha suddenly
Above all,
showing some chops.
Stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
And there goes the old lady.
Alphino! Alize! Leave the city to us, and make for Palaka's stand at once! Matsya, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
That's true.
Right. Go with them, will you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
We will save these people. As many as we can.
You better. You better be alright too. Alright, so just me and the twins again. I mean, we didn't get to hang with them on the moon, so this is fair. Oh, that sucks. But again, that's all it takes. It's just one person popping and then suddenly everything goes to hell. Wow, there's even a particle effect for being out on the field.
We must save Palaka's stand, whatever it takes. Matsya, it pains me to put you into harm's way, but I would ask your aid as well.
Of course. Palaka's stand is not far, just down the hill. But as I told His Excellency before, the path was blocked by terrible creatures. I had no choice but to turn back.
In that case, this is what we shall do. Dekumon, I ask that you take the lead and dispatch any beasts you encounter. Alice and I will keep Matsya hidden amidst the trees and follow when the path is clear.
Got it.
There is no telling what dangers await us. Keep your eyes peeled.
That's the plan. Also, bonus, give me a good excuse to go hunting for ether currents again, because we are definitely, oh. Yeah, we were never here beforehand. This is the lower region, and that's Palaka's stand. So I am definitely gonna have to do some ether current hunting along the way. I love how we have the dungeon theme while we're doing this, and yeah. I'm gonna bring the Chocobo out for these field fights at this point because they're starting to get a little dodongulous here because some of these things are hit kind of hard. He's got what is left and what is right? You're kidding. Man, you guys are irritating. And the world mobs haven't changed, which I'm not surprised. Oh no. No! That was him, wasn't it? The friend of the old lady. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Oh. I cannot believe that. That's so sad. I got a freaking leaf in my road here. There we go. Oh man, it sucks that these poor guys. They're once they're at this point, they're just not savable. They're really not. Great. I didn't see any monsters in the village, thankfully, but you know, that was pre-cutscene.
It cannot be.
A lot of injured people. Oof.
We must heal those we can, and quickly. I see no beasts, but stay on your guard.
Good. Alright, save the villagers of Palakistan. There's quite a few of these guys. Motionless villager. Oh, some of these might not be savable. The villager has no pulse, nor do they appear to be breathing. What about you, buddy? You alright? The cooling body has already begun to stiffen. Oh my goodness. The massive wounds suggest the villager was gored by a terrible beast. Oh my god. There's still what? There's one there. This guy's still exhausted, hopefully. Exhausted or exhausted done? Though the villager's injuries do not appear to be life-threatening, he does not respond to your efforts. His breathing grows more ragged and shallow. His vacant eyes are those of a man who has lost the will to live. Oh, he's gonna pop. Even if I wake, the nightmare goes on. No, lift me to sleep. You call out, but the man does not respond. Okay, he didn't pop, thankfully. I thought for sure this guy was gonna just pop on me right then and there and I was gonna have to deal with it. This one hiding over here, Frightened Ari, he's also a good chance to pop. Come on, buddy, keep it together.
Have you come to help us? Oh, too late. Too late. My family. My friends.
Okay, he didn't pop either. I can't run under this. I'm kind of a little sad there. I feel like I should be able to run under that. Thankfully, Alphino, none of them popped on us.
Are these the only villagers who survived? I can only hope the others managed to flee, but the rest have been turned to beasts. About the 12. Let us do what we can to see that the damage spreads no further. And no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate.
Whoa. Is that lightning? There's lightning in here now? Oh, crud. Either that or it's my graphics card going to hell. That we might live, indeed.
I can tend to the rest. Pray look after Matsuya. No doubt what we have seen here weighs heavy on his heart than ours.
Matsuya, please tell me you're still in one piece. I already lost one friend. I don't need to lose another one here.
Oh, Dekumon! This is Uravet, the elder here. He is hurt, but praise be to the sisters, he still lives. Young Matsuya here has told me everything. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but did our best to carry on as we always have done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. There are no words to describe what followed. Men and women I have known since they were babes struck down by the creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they have found their way to safety. Matsia, do you perchance remember Quesref and Mevan, the young couple who always brought your freshest catches?
Oh, how could I forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way. But Kesef and Mevan brought my fish and sung its praises. They turned my fortunes around.
Alas, I fear they are in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Akama Temple, one of the beasts in close pursuit. They still had their child, still but a tiny babe. To elude these fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task. Uli, I beg of you, go to their aid.
Matsuya can't really help them, but I can. I want to help them, yet I am but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Oh, definitely. Oh, thank you. Oh, Akama Temple lies to the west of here. We must hurry. And hey, I got me an ether current. I knew we'd start picking these up again. I gotta check. I think this is, what, number 6 in this zone? Let me see here. Yes, this is number 6. So 4 to go. Ah, there you are. It's on top of the rock. You clever little sneaky thing. Tried to get away from me, but nope. I shall claim you. 3 to go, and the next one is very far away. The temple is just ahead. It was built by those who worship Saint Agama, but has sadly fallen into disrepair in ancient years. If my friends made it this far, no doubt they are hiding somewhere amidst the ruins.
No, please, stay.
Ah! That was Kesef. Oh no, this is not good. I'll take a look. You stay here. Seriously. Please do. The cry came from the ruins. You must hurry. I'll hurry. But I'm afraid I may already be too late. There's Karasov, but oh no! No! Oh no. 3 beasts? Oh no, I've also got the Langer on me. Where's that thing? Got a wild mob on me too. I gotta deal with this crap fast. Let's actually... There we go. I mean, at least this time I've got my chocobo to keep my ass alive a little more. Alright. And then there was one. Oh my goodness. Oh. That was the partner and the kid, wasn't it? The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. Beyond saving, probably. I'm sorry, Dekumon. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. Oh. No. No, it cannot be. Is someone, anyone? My arms, so heavy. And my legs. I cannot feel my legs. My wife fled with our daughter. Oh, that wasn't them? I need to find them. Need to be with them. I need... Nope. Karasov. No, Karasov, you must stay strong. More time. I thought I had. I don't want to die. God dang it, what can I say? Speak to Karasov. Dry his tears. No, speak to him, please. Say anything, keep him from turning. Nothing else, let him pass as a man. Don't let him turn into one of those things. Thank goodness. Thank you. Please, find them. Mevan still lives, and she has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Palaka's stand. There's nowhere else she could have gone, I think. I'm still concerned that the ones I killed was the wife and child, but if he said they fled, then probably not. Forgive me, Karasov. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return and lay you to rest. Damn. Alright, let's see if we can't see them anywhere. You see no tracks or other signs of recent travel. Maven and the child must be elsewhere. Where, though? Oh, God, they're still not here, aren't they? Uh-oh. Crud. More. But on the plus side, I get to talk about this now. I figured out where Lemier's Slice shows up, and Lemier's Scythe. So I can extend the combo of this just a little longer and make it a little more interesting. Unfortunately, they're not here. We need to keep moving. And the mobs out here are bloodthirsty today. If Mevon and his daughter came through this area recently, you see no evidence of their passage. God dang it. They didn't. They didn't make it, did they? Latia, I hope you had better luck than I did, because I didn't see them anywhere. Did you see any sign of them? I found nothing. Or did I? Perhaps the beasts have chased them farther from the village. Or perhaps they've already turned. Oh, gods above, I beseech you, pray deliver Mevon and her little one to safety. Oh, man. Meanwhile, in the skies above Thavner.
No more enemies to trouble us here.
Good.
It's me. How fare you below?
Oh, crud. We're gonna head for Radz-at-Han.
Understood. I will inform Vritra.
Oh, right. The Satrap.
Chaos and panic sweep Radz-at-Han, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your Radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palaka's stand as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it.
Oh yeah, please do not tell me that elder dragons can succumb, because my man looks like he's about to.
So it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflicts this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
I'm gonna be honest, we should really just start evacuating these guys to the moon post-haste.
Will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion?
Problem is getting them to Garlemald.
Radz-at-Han is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man?
No, to unite them. Ishgard's proved that well enough.
These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear. No different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes, and the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahuan's greater goals, yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Radz-at-Han hangs in the balance.
And honestly, I think you'd be surprised at the people. They might accept you more easily than you think. Oh crap, here comes another horde.
We have company.
Where the heck did these ones come from?
The hour has come, Vritra. It's all or nothing!
Oh, there it is from the trailer. Whew. Well, that was a bit of an upbeat note, but man, this whole freaking episode, in fact, this whole sequence of quests has been a giant emotional nut punch, and honestly, I need a break. And this is a good spot to stop anyway. So, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more Eorzean adventures. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.